Hey everybody, Sean here from Paracord.com and Paracord.com. Today I want to show you this new fire cord. Basically what this is 550 cord, and it's everything that you know about 550 cord. It's got the 7 inner strands right here. I'm actually going to put a real dense piece of cardboard here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So the outside sheath is identical to 550 cord, and the 7 inner strands, these white ones, and then they also have a green one in here. These are also nylon, and there's 7 of them as well. Same as 550 cord. Now, the fire cord part of it is this piece of cord in here. It's soaked in some kind of oils, and it's been treated so it does catch fire a little easier. So I'm going to show you how to use this. So you just cut your end off, you pull out how much you want to use, and then you cut it. So let me do that real quick, and then I'll show you also how to singe the end of this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut a section off of here with that, and I got to reach down and grab my knife because we're going to need the knife here for a second. And I'm going to zoom in on this just so you can see what's going on. Alright, so basically what you're going to get is on the inside you're going to have your 7 regular strands. The fire cord part of it is this here. So we're going to pull this out. Sometimes this piece is yellow, sometimes it's red. But what you want to do is when you're trying to ignite this, you want to try and kind of spread this out and get those fibers kind of all beat up a little bit. Kind of spread those out, something kind of like that. And then I'm going to take my ferro rod, and we're just going to set this ferro rod right on top of it, and we're just going to strike this real quick, and just like that, it lights up. And we'll get that blown out. But it's as easy as that. It lights super fast. I think that only took 1 strike to light that up. It's not like a lot of people think. It's like they think that it's more like a fuse where it burns really, really fast. But no, this stuff is a slow burn. It's kind of like similar to a candle because of the oil that's in there. It's a slow burn, so you can set this under your wood pile or your twig pile and get a fire going real easy with that. Now, another question that I've had just recently, a couple people have been asking, well, if you've got, this fire cord in there, how do you singe the end so that you can seal it up? Well, let me show you. It's real easy. I like to save a little bit of time. I don't really worry about cutting off a little piece of that and then pulling it back inside. So what I do is I just cut the end off. I like to seal the ends with my needle nose. They're nice and flat on there. There's no teeth in there. So I get that ready. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, let me shut these lights off and we'll use the overhead lights so you can see. I'm just going to melt the end just like I do normally. And you end up with just a little bit burning right there. So we'll blow that out, just like a candle. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's going to catch fire, and then you just seal it. So now that end is perfectly sealed. This fire cord here, it's not something you're going to go and make a whole bracelet out of. It's kind of expensive. I understand that. It's expensive for me to buy too. This is going to be something more for zipper pulls. Or doing something like what I have on my knife, just something real basic with the this is gutted paracord, but a lot of people do it with just regular paracord too. But that's the fire cord in a nutshell. Real basic, real easy to understand. You don't have to use a flint fire starter to start it. You can use a lighter too. It starts real quick, but then again, if you have a lighter, why not use the lighter instead of this? So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Anyways, I hope you found this informative, and thanks for watching.